Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to Options Recap number 5 with Rich, your host. Thank you very much for joining me today. As always, I'm going to be just doing a quick audio check. Please comment in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. Just going to double check everything, make sure we're good to go. And okay, I can hear myself. Beautiful. All right. So I have the live chat here on my phone. And just wanted to say thank you again for being here. We're going to go through a lot. As always, we're going to be giving value to others. That's what life is about. So hit me with the just hit me with a 5 to just start off the day. Hit me with a 5. Let me see how many people we have in here. Hit me with those 5s. And while you're hitting me with those 5s, I want you guys to just concentrate today and let's focus. Let's get back to the bread and butter of making money. Okay, there's a lot of comments and stuff like that. People asking me questions. All you guys have to do is watch the videos. That's it. That's all. Trust me. There's no one out there that's putting out content like that. So just watch the videos. Go through my YouTube. You'll have everything that you need. All right. So first and foremost, please comment where you're tuning in from tonight. And I'm going to put a few names on the screen. So where are you guys checking me out from, in the East Coast, the West Coast? And I'm going to be setting up the charts, and then we're going to get into the game. All right. So I've been using the coffee money that you guys have been providing me with those super chats, and you can tell that I'm all hyped up because I just had a nice Americano. All right. So I'm ready to rock and roll. So here we go. I'm just going to throw a few names. Sylvia from Miami, Tom from Arizona, Marcelo from Houston, Ryan from Orlando, Scruba from Memphis, Koser Vadomix from Dallas, Los Angeles from Angel, and Tennessee, Amanda, Big Baddie from Central Texas. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we got a lot of you guys covered here, and let us proceed. So we're gonna start off with Nike. Okay, we're gonna discuss Nike. And let's go to the daily chart for those of you that are new to see what we do. All right. So we identified that Nike had the Holy Grail setup, and the Holy Grail setup is one of the more powerful setups. It's just as effective as a single inside bar, but what the Holy Grail setup means is that the bar before the inside bar is an outside bar. Okay, so an outside bar means it breaks the low and the high of the previous bar. And Nike is a very unique situation because you can see it is a gap up, right? So this is a gap up on earnings. So obviously we're going to have an outside bar because we're just gapping completely out of the range, right? So we have a beautiful hammer followed by an inside bar. And this is what piqued my interest, because what do you think happened, okay, to traders that bought option premiums yesterday on Nike? What do you think happened to them when they bought calls or puts? They bought them on this inside bar. What happens to the option premium there on that inside bar? Does it increase or decrease? What do you guys think? So I see DK. I see DKs. Exactly. So we're going to have a decreasing of option premiums because the Nike is not making a move, right? So here on this day, which is yesterday, Nike was consolidating, and that consolidation led to the decay in the option premiums. So that is why I was very, very interested in playing Nike, okay? So we know that we're going to get a good deal because the option prices are going to be a bit cheaper, right? And just whenever you have a gap up like this, it's a very big gap up, right? So usually we have somewhat of a pause and then we have the continuation. So that's exactly what I was looking for in the day, and that's what happened. That's what I talked about with you guys. Is I'm looking for the breakouts on these plays, and there we go. We have the breakouts. So with Nike, I actually took my robot here for the calls. So let me tell you what price I got in for Nike. So got in Nike. So I bought this week's calls. So basically here, let's go to the 5-minute chart. So I set the bot up that once this level broke here, 154.01 to fill me on the calls, my average price was $1.11, and the high on the day was, I believe, $2.30. So basically, at the high of the day, I was more than double my money, and that's with me coming in using the breakout approach. So obviously, we're not going to get the best option price with the breakout approach because we're buying into strength, but still that's something that I'm training the robot to do. And then also with those plays, I want to be able to swing them a little bit longer. All right. So let's discuss here. What are the setups that you guys see? I'm going to draw some arrows. Tell me what are the setups that you guys see. And let's talk about how you could have made money. Okay. So what are the setups that you see? And let's discuss. Okay. So Nike was a freebie today. If you did not make money on Nike, you need to take a step back and you need to reassess what you're actually doing. Okay, because Nike, you have to make money today. Have to. Okay. So let's see what we have. So we have inside bars, orb, outside bar, inside bar. Okay, good work. So let's start with the first play of the day. The first play of the day is opening range breakout, right? So this opening range breakout gives you a little bit of a push. Okay, so it gives you a little bit of a push right there. Not much, but still good enough to make some money. It wasn't the big play of the day, but even if you took that there, you could have still made some money. So what I did here is I got filled here, and then for these option plays that I take on the robot, basically I don't really have a stop loss. Whatever I put in, I'm willing to lose it. So when I get in, I don't have stop for those plays. But so you take the opening range breakout. It depends on where your stop loss is. If you had your stop loss at the low of the day, you get poked out. That's fine. Okay. But look at this. What's the very next setup that we have here? We have the inside bar. Beautiful, absolutely stunning, amazing, delicate inside bar. Look at that. Just take the break above the high. Boom. There's your money right there. And if you missed that, look how beautiful the market is to give us a double inside bar pattern. This is a freebie. Look at this. Double inside bar. Take the break above. You can put your stop right here, or you can put your stop tighter and just take that bad boy all the way up, guys. And you could have taken it with shares. You could have taken it with options, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just amazing opportunities given today. Okay. Beautiful trades. So let's write that down. Let's start off here. We had orb. We had inside bar. We had double inside bar. And I'm going to put lol here because that's a freebie. And then we have we have another inside bar I'm going to talk about, and then we have a fib. Okay. So here we go. So this is a pattern that I want to discuss. This is what we call a double top, right? We had a high, we retest the high. So how do you get involved in a double top? Well, most of the times a double top is hindsight trading. Most people that say double top, double bottom, most of the time it's hindsight. But when you have a inside bar that's calling your name, that's how you get involved in these trades as a mechanical, strict trader, and you cut the bullshit out of it. Okay, you cut the bullshit out of it because you have a beautiful inside bar waiting right there. So all you got to do is take that short, put your stop at the high of the day like that. Ride this bad boy down here. That's 2x right there. That's at least 2 times your money, 2.3. So if you wanted to short, if you're one of those guys that always want to short, there's opportunities to short, but you have to have an approach. You have to have a strategy. Okay. And then the last thing that played out today, we had the afternoon leg right here. We're going to take the Fibonacci from the low to the high. And Nike was just so powerful today that it didn't even come to the 50. It hanged around at the 382. And then once you start getting these inside bars here, there's a lot of consolidation. All you got to do here, take the break of one of these inside bars, put your stop down below the 618 or the 50, depending on how aggressive you want to be. And that's another free one right there, guys. Just beautiful, absolutely outstanding, marvelous trades, right? Just like there was no reason not to make money on Nike today. Hit me with a 1 if you're following me, what I'm discussing right now. Hit me with a 1 if you understand, it makes sense, we're all good. Sometimes I just, when I look back at the price action, I I just want to turn off the computer and just walk away because it's just amazing. Just sometimes it just causes my mind to just blow up. Like it's insane. It's insane. If you know what you're doing in this game, it's absolutely insane. Okay? But I want you to cut the bullshit out of it. Okay? Let's spend 1 second. How do we cut the bullshit out of it? Well, let me ask you guys a question. Is an opening range breakout subjective? Yes or no? Is an inside bar subjective? Yes or no? Answer that question for me. Is an opening range breakout subjective, and is an inside bar subjective? Yes or no? So hit me with a 2 for yes and a 3 for no. Are they subjective? So I have all the no's. It is what it is, guys. And this is what I try to promote in trading. Trade things that are non-subjective. Trade things, it is what it is. An inside bar is or it is not. Is it inside of the candle or not? An opening range breakout, did it break the high or did it break the low? That's it. And when you can get to that level in trading, you're going to start making money. Because why? When you have non-subjectivity in trading, you have consistency in trading. Okay? Consistency. But if you are the type of person that's going to draw all of these lines all over your chart, you're never going to have consistency. Because the line drawing is subjective. Okay? All right. So hit me with a 6 if we're good and we would like to proceed. And I'll tell you guys a story about Peloton today. And I'm going to talk to you guys about the risks of option tradings. Okay? Okay, good. I see the 6s. All right. So I was swinging the Peloton options, the calls, and also swinging the AMD calls, right? So now let's talk about some of the risks in option trading. Okay, so here we go. So Peloton, I got in right here yesterday. So we did this on the past live stream, and we had the big push, right? And then we gapped down. Okay, we gapped down today. So this is an inside day. You see this? You see all of this price action is within the previous day. This is an inside day. Okay, so this is another setup for tomorrow. But what I want to show you was basically at this point here, I was like double my options, my calls. But then when I woke up this morning and I was looking at the market, I saw Peloton was going to gap down. When it gapped down at the open, I was back to break even. So that's the risk of option trading. Okay. So when you swing it, there's a risk. It's not always all, flowers and roses and chocolates. It's not. Okay. But here's the flip side of that, AMD. So I also swing traded AMD. We got in yesterday right here on the break. And then you can see this one, it just ran, right? So I already made almost 4 times my money on these calls that we got back here with the trigger method, right? So that's the risk you have to take when you trade options. Okay, do you guys understand there's a risk? There's a risk. There's a risk of a gap down. There's a risk of anything, news, anything. So what's the most important thing? The most important thing is what you put in that option. You better be willing to lose it. Okay? You better be willing to lose what you put in. This is what it takes us back to risk management. Never risk more than 2% of your capital on these option plays because it's either going to be a home run or it's going to be a big disaster. And I just want to be honest with you guys. I'm not here to just say, oh, these are my winners. These are all my winners. That's it. No, I want to tell you guys the truth. Okay. So that's the risk of options. And it's also a risk with shares, but with shares, it's not as risky in the sense of that gap down probably won't take you back to break even. Right. But if it gaps down a lot, whatever you put in the option, you will lose. You know that you can lose only what you put in. Right? But with the shares, if you have a big gap down and you're still stuck with that shares, you can lose a lot more. So that's something to consider. Maybe trim most at the end of the day. Yeah, so that's what I do. I trim. But what I'm saying is, there's a risk, right? Because some people were like, hey, man, someone said, oh, I swing traded Snap, right? So here we go. Go to Snap. Someone took puts on Snap here yesterday and they didn't cover anything. And then today, Snap took it all back. And that's how the market is. And they weren't happy because they didn't lock anything in. Okay, so that's what it is. And by the way, let's look at this here. Let's take this from the low to the high. Okay, that's a beautiful 618 right there, right? And then let's take it from high to low. Okay, and that's a beautiful 886 rejection. So look at that. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so I just want to explain to you guys the risks. Play small, learn the game. You can make a lot of money, but you have to risk manage. It's not about anything other than managing your risk. Okay? So hit me with the 3 if you guys understand the risk part, what I'm talking about. Right? We have a brother here. I tried to be greedy multiple times and gave back my gains. Horrible feeling. Exactly. We have to detach ourselves from that. We have to have a process. So when you're above 100% on your options, you should lock in something, right? At least I suggest 25%, but like, if you want to be greedy, you want to hold to 100%, at least when you get there, do something. You understand? Do something. Don't just watch it evaporate on you. Okay? Your job is to manage your risk. All right. So yeah, so AMD, just like absolutely beautiful. So can you guys give me the setups here on AMD? What are the setups that we have? I'm going to draw them out. So tell me the setups that we have on AMD. So let's see what we got. We have opening range breakout, correct? Right? What else do we have? So the first setup of the day was the opening range breakout. Absolutely beautiful, stunning, marvelous, impeccable. Right here, 9:30, first candle. Take the break above the high right there. Boom. Calls, whatever you want to do. Shares, calls, whatever. You just take it right there. You can put your stop loss below, halfway, whatever you want to do. Take this thing up here. That's 3 times your money right there. Okay, so now let's compute this. Okay, so let me show you guys. So one of my students were asking me today a little bit more about the risk management tool. So let's use the risk management tool together so I can give you guys some more knowledge. Okay, so let's say we're going to take this. We're going to take this opening range breakout. That's our entry. That's our stop. Okay, and then what we're going to do here, we're going to double click, and let's say we want to risk $1,000. So we're going to hit OK. So that means we need to buy 1,149 shares of AMD. So obviously we need margin. Okay. And day trading margin is, you get a lot of it. You get sometimes 4 or 5 times your account balance. Day trading margin is not bad. When you swing trade margin overnight, then you have basically your margin gets cut in half. So you can easily take this day trade here as long as your account is big enough, right? I'm just using an example of $1,000. It could be whatever the hell you want it to be. Okay, so here we go. So we buy 1149 shares, entry 87.55, stop 86.68. Let's just say your strategy is you're going to take it all off at 3x. Let's just say that. Okay, you take it all off at 3x, you get right here, that's $3,000. Okay, so in terms of the option, so the option, I believe, went from 94 cents to like 3 something. So that's 3x as well. So in this situation, the option and the share both give you the same results, a 3x. Okay, so that's a beautiful play. Then we have this candle right here. This is a tweezer. You see how this is a dark green? It's not a blue, it's a green. So if what this means is the low of this candle 88.03 and the low of this candle 88.03 are basically the same. Okay, so that is a tweezer bottom, and then that one just take the break above, beautiful. And then here we have a double inside bar pattern calling your name, just calling your name, absolutely beautiful. This thing was so bullish, there wasn't any pullback. But there was a quick micro Fibonacci right over here. So they're just taking the fib of the first 5-minute candle. This is an advanced strategy here. You can see we come down to the 786. So very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. All right. So AMD just clean. Like, those opening range breakouts are powerful in the right situations. They don't always work. Nothing always works. But okay, So here's a pop quiz. So if we're taking AMD, let's just say we're taking opening range breakouts. All right. So our winners are 2 times our losers. Okay. If we take 100 opening range breakouts, and let's say we risk $1,000 to make $2,000. Okay. So let's say our winners are $2,000, our losers are $1,000, and we are trading AMD. So we're doing not AMD. Sorry, we're trading opening range breakouts. So if we do that 100 times, how many trades out of 100 do we need to win in order to make a profit? So please let me know what the number is. What do you guys think? So I see 34, 34, 34. Yep, 34, exactly. So this is like, guys, this is what it is. This is what it's about. Can you get this part? Guys, don't ask me questions about technical analysis and all this shit. Ask me questions about risk management, because that's what's going to make you money. I want you to make money. Are you here to make money, or are you here to draw lines? Okay. If you're here to make money, remember this. If your average winner is double your average loser, you only need to win 34 out of 100 trades. That is it. Okay. So let me see here. I just want to, this is the newsletter. Where's my book? Here we go. I want to show you the risk table. Okay. So let me find it. If you don't have this table, take a screenshot, do whatever the hell you need to, but take this down, take a copy. Where is it? Here. Okay. So this is what it is. If you don't have this printed out, if you're trading and you don't have this printed out somewhere, you don't have it saved somewhere, then you're not going to make money. You have to keep these numbers in the back of your mind. So in the AMD example, right, we were set 3-to-1 risk to reward. So if we're going for 3-to-1 risk to reward, we only need to win 26 out of 100 trades. 26. Do you see that? So here we go. 1.5 is 41. 2 times 34. 3 is 26, and 4 is 21. This is what trading is about. It's not about any lines on a chart, or it's not even about inside bars. It's not about fibs. It's not about anything. It's about managing your money. Okay? So are we clear here with the risk management part of the business? Hit me with a 1 if we're clear. And then we're going to get back to the charts. So we got the ones. Got the ones coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's proceed. All right, next one we had Pfizer. So Pfizer was a little bit of a false breakout trap, right? So the opening range breakout here, this is the first 930 bar. So this was a winner, okay? So just taking the break above there, that is a winner, okay? So if you took options, I'm not sure how it would play out, because let me see, did I take the options on this? Let me check the bot, 1 second. I don't know if I took this one. Let me see, orders and trades. No, I didn't take Pfizer today. But basically here, we have the opening range breakout right here, first 930 bar. You take that bad boy up, that's good for money. You're not going to make money if you took the options on here, because it's going to be overpriced the first bar of the day, and this little push is not going to make you any money. But if you took the shares, you would have made money. Someone said I hit options roll like 12%. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, it's not enough really to make good money, right? But you could have still made something. With shares, it would have been easier, right? So this is obviously a false breakout. So let's use the fib to measure. Take it from high to low. Okay. So we had a 272 rejection here, which is pretty crazy. Normally we will reject a little bit earlier, but you know, we had the rejection here, and this was a huge sell-off in one candle. So this looks to me like an algorithm there. But you know, if you're shorting or if you're taking profits, right? If you're taking profits, so here's a strategy now. Okay, get the notes out, get the pen and the paper out. Okay, I'm giving away freebies every single day. Get the pen and the pad out. So what you can do is if you bought the options here or you took the shares, you took that orb, you can use these Fibonacci extensions to basically take your targets. See what I'm saying? You could take that Fibonacci extension to lock in your profits. This is a tool, okay, that I'm showing you guys here. So don't tell anybody about that. Beautiful. So here we go. We had that orb. We also had a tweezer bottom that gave a little push, didn't really work out too well. And then after we have this big push down here, this gives you a signal here. This move is what we call an impulsive leg. This is what I talk about in my book, okay? This is a impulsive leg. Impulsive, okay? Impulsive, what does it mean? It means that it moved with force. Okay, so what can we do when we have an impulsive leg? Well, we can draw the Fibonacci. We can go from high to low. And then we had a nice rejection here between the 618 and the 786. So if you took a limit order on the 618 short, you put your stop above the 786 or 886, that's easy money. Or if you wanted to be patient, you have the inside bar calling your name. Okay, and if you didn't want to take that one, well, guess what? You can take that one. And if you didn't want to take that one, why not just take this one? I mean, just so many ways to make money. Absolutely astonishing. Okay? So like if you take the long and you lose or whatever and you see this price action, you should know what to do. It's from my book, guys. Impulsive leg. You see that big push down, you draw the fib, you say, "Okay, I'm going to take it on the pullback." You understand what I'm saying, guys? You take it on the pullback. Like this is absolutely just I don't know. I don't know what I'm showing you guys anymore. It's just crazy. I don't know. Like it's just crazy how this market works and very few people get it. Okay? Very few people get it. Guys, it's this is not what this is. This is not this. Let me draw this thing here. It's not this, guys. Are you going to short here? Why are you going to short here? Explain to me. Why would you short here? Because it broke some line. It doesn't make any sense. Draw the fib, high to low, come in right here, inside bar, calling your name. It's calling your name. Beautiful. Okay, so now let me see one more thing. High to low. Okay, so we had this. Okay, we came all the way back down to retest the previous days, to retest the current low of the day, and then we put in an inside bar. So, I mean, I don't trade in the afternoon past the lunchtime, but if you're there, that's a good risk to reward. You take a shot here, put your stop loss below one of these fibs, or put your stop loss below the low of the day, right? And get it going. All right, so beautiful. Okay, now let's move on to FedEx. I don't know why this chart is like this. I don't know. I don't know why it's like this. Whenever I put my orders in, I use interactive brokers. So, but I don't know. If someone knows why it's like this, you can help me out. Anyways, here we go. So let's go to the 15 so it doesn't look so ugly. Here we go, 930. So what we're going to do here, we have a gap up clearly. Okay, we're gapping up above the previous day's high. Okay, so we can see that here's the previous day's high. We're gapping up. So my bot did take this. Let's see how the bot did on this one. One second, guys. I know I was up at some point. I think it might have. I don't know if it gave it back. Okay, so I'm still up $5. Okay, so I got in at a price of 76 cents as soon as we opened, and it went to $1.26. So it went from 76 to $1.26. I didn't lock in anything. Should have, whatever. But I'm back to break even now. So you could have just taken the options at the open like I did, and you could have still made money. All right. But here we go. Here's some of the technical setups. We have the first 5 minute right here. That's the opening range breakout. Yes, we can take that opening range breakout down there, right? We can take the opening range breakout right down there. That's a good play right there. Or we can do this secret Fibonacci. We can take it from the close up to the high right there. And that is, okay, turning on. I'm turning off right now. I'm done. Holy shiz. Look at this. Look at that. Let's zoom in on this thing. Okay, let me fix this. Okay. Beautiful. So here are the algorithms. They're here. They have an order a little bit above the 786. And they just take that. Like, I just imagine that. Imagine if you have a limit order right here. Imagine how you feel when you get filled and we squeeze like this. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is how I traded SPY for many years. I traded SPY like this many years using this same approach with the gaps, with the fibs. Everything's in my book, guys. Check my book out if you want to learn more about it. You know, I can't explain, 70 pages or whatever, 100 pages in 2 minutes. But basically, this is one of my gap up strategies. We call this retracing into the gap. Okay, this is what we call it, retracing into the gap. Retracement into the gap is usually there's going to be support. And I use the Fibonacci to help me with that. Okay, so there we go. Orb, fib. We have this inside bar here. So if you played it too tight, you would have got stopped, right? But if you had your stop loss a little bit lower, you could have held on to this for a little bit. But yeah, so just those are pretty decent plays still, I would say. Pretty decent plays. And then Amazon, I have the same problem with this. Like, I don't know what it is, but let me go to the 15. So here we go. 930. So Amazon was a false breakout straight up, right? So some people did message me and told me that they made some money on it. And that's great. I didn't play Amazon at all today because I couldn't get the bot to buy me that much premium. So I didn't take it. But what I can see here, we take it from the low, okay, to the high, and we use the extension method again, right? So it seems like the algorithms are really, you see, this is the same chart. Where were we? Which one was I looking at? Pfizer. This is the same chart, guys. Look at this. This is how you know that algorithms are trading. Look at this. It's the same thing. Okay. So we break through the 169. We come up to the 272 and we reject. And we have the same thing here. Break through the 10%, come to the 169, come near the 272 and reject. In both cases, we have a confirmation candle. We have a big selling off candle. In Amazon here, you also see it right there, right? So I mean, like, that just shows you that the market is run by algos, because the same damn shit happened. Both inside days, both pierced the high, both went to the extension, and then both reversed. And this is another strategy that I'm giving you guys for free. This is called the Fibonacci reversal. Okay, and I have a damn YouTube video on it that explains it. Okay, so please watch it. This is the Fibonacci reversal. For those of you who don't want to buy the breakout, for those of you who want to play a reversal style, okay, you want to play reversal. So when it's coming, like when the market is going up, you're buying puts. For those of you who want to play that style, I'm giving it to you for free. There, I'm giving it to you in your hands. Whereas some people, you know who they are going to charge you $5,000 to $10,000 for that. That simple thing that I just taught you. Okay? So hit me with a 3 if you're following along, you're enjoying the night, and your mind is blown. Hit me with a 3. So I'm going back to the YouTube here. The threes, guys. Oh my God, it's insane. Like, do you guys understand? You guys feel it, right? It's insane. It's like really insane. Okay. So the setup is the setup. Okay. The setup is a setup. What's gonna make you money is how you manage your risk. Okay. How you manage your risk is gonna be how you if you make money or not. Some people I see only play one stock, let's say. Okay? They only play one stock and they put all of their eggs into that basket. And when it doesn't work, they get all mad and frustrated and they blame the market makers and they do all this bullshit. Why does the stock give a shit about how you feel? Why would it care about how you feel? It doesn't. So what you need to do is, if you were going to put $1,000 in Amazon calls, you need to spread that out over different names. Stop trying to pick which stock is going to work. You're not going to figure that out. What you can do to succeed is take your money and put it around different names. And at least, like I showed you, if you took opening range breakouts for every single setup today, you would have at least had 1 or 2 winners that would have made you money. And you might have lost on the other ones, but that's okay. This is the concept that I'm trying to teach you guys. This is the truth about trading. This is what people don't want me to talk about. Everybody in this industry wants you to think that there is a magical order flow, hidden pivot tool, something, cup and handle, spoon and cup, spoon and fork, whatever. Everybody wants you to think that because it's a marketing strategy that sells products. There's nothing fancy about risk management. There's nothing beautiful about cutting your losses. The only thing that what is beautiful and fancy is I have a secret indicator that is going to give you 100% win rate. That's what sells. And it's unfortunate that people still fall for that, but I don't blame you guys because you don't know. I don't blame you guys. You don't know. And you trust a lot of these people because they seem like they're reputable. But now you found me, and I'm here to tell you the truth about what you got to do. And what you got to do is manage your risk. All right? See, I just told you everything about trading that could make you a millionaire, and it didn't cost you anything. So, like, that's what this industry is about. They don't want that to be. It doesn't cost anything to actually become a millionaire in trading. It doesn't. Right? The setups, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what setup you use. Obviously, some of them are going to be better than others, whatever. All that matters is you'll manage your risk. All right? All right, so what else do I have to talk about today? That's pretty much it. Hit me with the questions right now. Let's see what you guys say. Hit me with the questions. Let's see if I can answer a few. Show you how you place order using stock price. It depends on your broker. Do the research. It depends on your broker. Every broker is different. Okay. So you can call your broker and you can ask them that question. They'll tell you what to do. It depends. Some brokers don't have that capability. Thank you. I paid for so many classes and this is the most helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know you're new, Sharneen. I saw you a few days back. I know everything. I see everything. And I appreciate you for joining, and I appreciate all the energy and positivity you're bringing. I appreciate that. What else do we have here? Discover you today. My mind is blown. Appreciate your doing. Thank you, brother. My fib don't show negative numbers. You have to manually add the negative numbers because that's my style of Fibonacci. So you're not going to get that in the custom ones. You have to add the negative numbers. Okay. How do you narrow your list of stocks to play for the next day? That's my magic. Basically, I run my scanners and then my scanners give me like 200 or 300. And then from there, I look at the ones that have good volume and I look at the ones that have traps. And I play the names that I know that made me money in the past. So I use my experience there because like, I'm not going to play penny stocks and stuff like that. I'm going to play names that I play all the time. Like in the swing trading room, I take like all these stocks that I'm day trading. I also take them in the swing trading room. So I'm comfortable playing them. So it's my experience that helps me pick, right? Like these ones from today, Pfizer, I've shorted in the swing room. FedEx, I've been long in the swing room. AMD, I've been long in the swing room. So I'm comfortable with them. That's why I'm willing to share them with you guys. I'm not going to share with you guys bullshit. David says get live data for Tradingview. Yeah, I have live data for futures only, I believe, because I was using futures for Tradingview, but all my orders go through interactive brokers, and I have my charts in interactive brokers also. So, you know, the funny thing is Tradingview, I'm an affiliate with Tradingview right now, but these guys haven't given me the upgrade for free yet. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go to Trends. Let me go to my Trendspider. Shit. How did I get back into this? 1 sec. Trend. So Trendspider hooked me up, right? And I have an account with them. Let's see how the Amazon chart looks. Okay. So let's compare it. Trendspider, they're good people, man. You know, I have this also as one of my backups because I just been using TradingView for so long that it's hard for me to let it go, you know. But I would definitely, the only reason I'm not fully on Trendspider right now is because they don't have the custom timeframes that I like. But look how beautiful this chart is. You see this bullshit that I have to deal with here? Okay, look at this, how beautiful this is. Very clean. And then you see the inside bars here, they come with these like highlights here that I like. So very, very good. I have a discount for Trendspider and for Trading. So, you know, if you guys are interested on that, it's in my newsletter. So I'm very happy that they chose me to be a part of the affiliate program. Can't wait until Sunday night with Data Warrior. I don't know which Sunday he's coming. He told me he's going to come on a Sunday, so I have to confirm the date. How do you get candles to change color? I have a video on inside bars, so you can watch that. I showed you how to set up the colors. When is earnings season? Do you trade stock that report earning that week? Yeah, normally I do. I mean, I don't care about earnings. I don't care about news. I just trade the chart. That's my style of trading. We got it here, right here with a $3 sticker right here, my brother. We got the first bump, you know, and that's gonna help me cover that Americano today. So very much appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much for that donation. How do we get a newsletter? Newsletter is in the Telegram. Bibs are amazing. Need something. Okay. All right. So I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. Like, honestly, like sometimes I feel like I don't want to do this because it's a lot for me. You know, I manage basically 2 businesses. I have students, and then I have to come on here. But what I realize is that you guys are actually gaining a lot of value from it. And because you guys are gaining value from it, I come because I feel like I can help you guys. And that's why I do it. So as long as you guys are appreciative of this and you learn something from it, I'm going to come as much as I can. Okay. So we got a $10 from Chutron. Beautiful super sticker here, brother. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. All right. So had a question here from my brother, Mike. When you get filled on trigger order, do you go ahead and then cancel the opposing order? For example, fill call order, then cancel put, vice versa, say in a false breakout setup. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah. So if you have both orders there, once I get filled on either one, I'll cancel the other one. Correct. Got the $3 here from Sharneen. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. The funds are going up, guys. It's going up. I'm gonna be able to upgrade to stake soon. Have you ever done any YouTube presentation with Trendspider? No, I haven't, but you know, I think they're gonna want to do something with me soon. I am an affiliate with them. You know, a lot of the times, guys, I am underrated by a lot of channels and I'm left out of the drama and the action and the whatever. People don't really shout me out. I have a few people like Data Warrior and GAA Options who like really help me. I had a Sunrise Trader, a few people that really helped me, but in general, people don't really call me out or, you know, give me the props that I deserve. I deserve it because I'm here giving people shit and helping them, you know? So my time will come though. I'm confident my time will come. So I just keep doing what I'm doing and those that will catch on and they will recognize greatness because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to help people. You know, when you try to help people, it's contagious. And a lot of people have been spreading the word for Trading Wars. And I very much appreciate that. Okay, what else do we have? We got the 299 from my brother right here. Hey, Azael. Sorry if I butchered your name, brother. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. We're getting up there, guys. We're getting up there. All right. All right. So, any other questions or anything? You know, I'm here for you guys. Maybe we should just start using Trendspider charts when I do the recap. Look how beautiful it is. Let's go to 930. 930 was here. I might just start doing that. Somebody wants a newsletter, we'll get that to him. That's really nice right there. Let's try drawing the fib together. Let's see what we get. I'm not really familiar with how they use the fib here. Anybody? Oh, here we go. Oh, the other thing that I don't like is I think their fib is really ugly. Yeah, you see how ugly it is? So ugly. So let me show you guys how to change some of the settings here. So let's put it in blue. No, let's not do blue. Let's do yellow. And then right here, let's get rid of these. And then let's add -0.1. So for those of you who are asking about this, here you go. 0.5 needs to be there. Go here, -236. And then, you know, you continuously can add more and more, right? So let's use these for now. So here we go. So we take this right there. Okay, and then we take this to the high. Where's the high? Where is the 930 bar? 930 is here. Okay, so I have to pull this up. So as you guys can see, I'm not like the best with Trendspider yet. Still trying to get used to it. What did I do? There, and then we take this here. There we go. I don't know, this thing is trying to, there we go. Okay, there you go. Beautiful. Is that a perfect, is that a perfect 236 there? It looks perfect on this chart. Interesting. And that's the other thing. Sometimes the charts that you look at, sometimes they're different on different platforms. So you need to be careful, right? Like just whichever one you choose, you got to stick with it. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to wrap up here. Let's see some more comments. Appreciate you doing this very much. Don't burn out. Video once a week is enough for me, and I study my own, understand all the strategies. Exactly. It's just that we have so many new people coming, and I just want to, you know, be there for them. So Olivia says, I'll be getting your book tonight to read while on vacation next week. Thanks again. You're a great teacher. Thank you, Olivia. Yeah, that really helps me, guys. The book helps me a lot. It does. Definitely helps me a lot. And with the book, you get 1 month free in the private swing room. So I'm still doing that for now. Eventually, I'm going to cut it off, but it's been doing really well. So I'm not going to take it off right now. How do you use Bollinger Band? Sorry if I already answered. I don't use Bollinger Band for day trading purposes. I use it for my swing trades when I'm looking at the higher time frames and investing opportunities. Thanks, Attend. This is what I wanted to learn. I told you, sub channel. I started watching. Thank you. Wait, I love you, bro. No cap. Appreciate it. I think stick to Tradingview. Trading platforms will get used to one interface. Yeah, I know. That's what I want to do too. Can you teach us how to find good chart setups the day before? Well, that's what I use a scanner for, right? But even that's still not going to get you everything. You still need to drill down and get the right setup. It's an art. Finding good setups is an art. It's very. One day I'll put together some videos and some lessons and all of that to show you guys what I do. But that's going to be a big project for me. What number do you buy at on the fib for calls or puts? So if we're taking a pullback, like you can use the average in method. So you can just buy some at the 50, some at the 618, etc. If you're going to use the reversal, then you want to look for these, like these extensions up here, 10%, -236, and you can start buying puts when you're up here. Just know your risk before you get into the trade, and that's it, right? So so people are asking for Tradingview. Here we go. These are my fib stuff right here. Okay, this is also in my book. So these are the ones that I use. Okay, so if you guys want to copy that, go for it. All right, that's it for me. I'm out. Hit the like, and also please subscribe if you're not, because apparently YouTube is telling me that half of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, which doesn't make any sense to me. So hit the subscribe if you're not. It will really help me. Guys, if one day we can blow up the algo on YouTube and like I can get really big on YouTube, we don't, we just keep doing things. We'll just be able to do these more often, because then I'll get a lot more audience and things like that. It will really, really help me, and it will really help us to spread the knowledge. So like and subscribe if you can, and let's spike the algorithm. I don't know how I did it on Twitter, but I did somehow. I spiked the algorithm, and I'm starting to grow a lot. So help me out when you can, and I'll continue to help you guys out. Let's take care of each other. Be positive in your community. Help those around you. Have a good attitude when you go throughout the day. The attitude is what's going to make you successful or not. People don't want to be around people with a negative attitude. So have a positive attitude every single day in whatever you do, and that's how you will succeed. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good night.